Hey everyone, what's up? This is Patrick, and it is time once again for another edition of Heavy Therapy. This is going to be a very fun collection update. I decided to throw together some 1990s pickups. Some of these I've had for a little while, just haven't had time to show them. Others are very recent pickups, and it made me think, yeah, I want to put together basically a 1990s collection update. So, let's begin. We are listening to one of them. I will say more about this at the very end, but here's who we're listening to. This is Iniquity with Serenadium. Iniquity are a band from Denmark, and we are listening to side B. So let's listen to some Iniquity, and then at the very end I'll also talk a bit more about Iniquity. Okay, so I'm going to go in chronological order. So let's do this. First up is Goat Lord with Reflections of the Solstice. Goat Lord formed in 1985. There is the band members. But this was their debut full-length, really their only full-length album, though it was reissued the next year with another cover art, and I will show you that as well. But yeah, so 1991 release, originally out on Turbo Music. This was reissued by Nuclear War Now Productions. Yeah, so this is one of the first Blackened Doom releases, according to the Metal Archives, according to interviews I've read, according to the lore and history behind this album. You have Ace Still on vocals. His real name is Jeff. He passed away maybe a decade ago or so. But yeah, Goat Lord, just this album here is 8 tracks, 43 minutes of music, and yeah, very slow moving, Black and Doom, cool bass lines that stick out a lot. You can hear the bass lines are quite audible. I love the vocals on this. Also very legible, readable vocals. Just some ritualistic, evil stuff here. Trying to think about my favorite songs. I like Sacrifice a lot. It's a bit more speedier. I hear some Celtic Frost influence on that. I like Chicken Dance and Acid Orgy. But yeah, classic album here from Goat Lord. Was happy to pick this up in a recent Nuclear War Now sale. Here is the lyric sheet. Very good logo. And here is the album cover whenever they reissue the album the next year. Nuclear War Now always puts out great packaging, an appreciation for the details, and yeah, I always appreciate that from Nuclear War Now. Next up, we are going to move to the year 1993, actually. So I got a couple releases from 1993. This is Sacramento's Sadie's Emporium demo. Sacramento black metal, melodic black metal / death metal band from Sweden, formed in 1992. This was their first demo. And yeah, this was reissued on Dementia Records a few years back, I believe. Then they keep putting out different pressings of it. This was a 2024 press that Nuclear War Now got in. 5 tracks, 14 minutes of music. If you're familiar with their album that they ended up putting out in 1996, this gives you a preview. They already sound like Sacramento. Other references, other bands that are in the same style from Sweden: Marduk, Dissection, and Necrophobic. Yeah, just a cool pickup. It sounds really good on the 7-inch here. Better than any rips that you're going to hear on YouTube I don't believe the demo is on Spotify. Creepy. There was a couple of different editions that had different color scheme on the cover art, but I wanted the original black. Yeah, a good length for a demo, I think. 14 minutes. You know that's what you're gonna get. I like demos that are 3-4 songs. Definitely more than 10 minutes. After 20 minutes, you're almost putting out an EP in my weird categorization that I do. But yeah, great demo. Was happy to pick that up. That is Sacramento with Sadie's Emporium demo from 1993. Let's move on to... Oh, I forgot to show the Goat Lord variant, and it is pretty cool. So let me show the Goat Lord variant right now. Very striking, matches the cover art. And then I will also show you the hype sticker. There you go, you can pause it and read it. Okay, so let's move on to some Tampa, Florida based death metal. This is Brutality with Screams of Anguish. Again, a Tampa, Florida based band. This was recorded at Morris Sound Studios in Tampa. And killer stuff here. Originally out on Ceremonial Records. This is a reissue out on Disembodied Records. Band formed in 1987. This is their debut full length and came out in 1993. 10 tracks, 45 minutes of music. Fast Morbid Angel style, playing fast thrashy chugs on here. I hear a lot of Cannibal Corpse, Hate Eternal, early Metallica, maybe even Destruction type thrashy riffs on this. Really cool guitar playing throughout. Yeah, really like this Brutality record. They're not afraid to sprinkle in some sort of synthy keys. I think they're keyboard sections to kind of add some dark atmosphere. And yeah, Brutality, just a really good release from 1993. I don't think this is a 93 you had Carcass Heartwork, you had Demolich with Nespith, you had Death with Individual Thought Patterns, and you had Morbid Angel with Covenant. Brutality doesn't always get spoken of as in 1993, but I think it really should be Brutality, Screams of Anguish. Killer artwork too. Was happy to pick that one up. Got a few more for you. So let's go to the year 1996 for the final two pickups here. All right. This is some Swedish melodic death metal. This is Cethereal with Nord, and it came out in Napalm Records in 1996. This is just an astonishing record. Extremely fast, icy tremolo melodies. Love the atmosphere, love the riffing, love the vocals. Sound like Marduk and others like Dark Funeral from Sweden as well. But you can hear some Immortal. There are more melodic ears on this. But yeah, killer release. Band started in 1993. Again, this is their 1996 debut album. Comes with the lyrics. Had this one for a little while, just didn't manage to show it yet. And yeah, let's get to what is playing. Okay. Oh yeah. Iniquity. Serenadium. This is my favorite of the ones that I've shown today so far. A lot of mid-tempo, heavy chugs. This is technical death metal though at times. The vocals sound like an early Glenn Benton mixed with Corpse Grinder. There's a string section and a cello actually in track 2. The album ends with some like atmospheric piano playing. Death metal, death doom, some technicality on this. Pinch harmonics and squeals. I think of immolation, suffocation a lot on this, but yeah. One of my favorite albums from the early, sort of early 5, 6, 7 years of the history of death metal is going to be this Iniquity Serenadium. It still holds up. There's even some kind of, beat down sections a la Suffocation or some of the more sort of hardcore influenced death metal that you're hearing now. Iniquity. Chuggy, heavy, just gnarly stuff here, as you can hear in the background. I want to make sure I showed everything that I wanted to show, because sometimes, whenever you're pressing play on this, you get a little bit out of order. I want to make sure that I showed everything. So let me double check here. Yeah, it looks like it. So these were the 5 releases that I wanted to show you all that I picked up recently from the 1990s. Let me know some 1990s gems that you love that you don't often, see people show. Let me know what you think about these bands. What are your favorite from these releases that I showed? Have you heard Iniquity before? Thank you for watching as always. See you all in the comments section, and remember to stay heavy. Bye.